Yeah, just to summarize it, I would just say when it comes to legacy, do your part. Even though it was a tough experience to get here, it was worth it. And I'm a better person because I did go here, and I do have a tech degree, because now I can tell people I have a tech degree, and that's worth a lot that other people don't have. Just based on that fact, I need to give back so that other people can have that same opportunity to have that. And for me personally, what I have, pledged now my money for on the endowment, which I never thought I would do, because I was like, give back, what's that? But a lot of us aren't doing it. If I don't take the lead and do it, how can I tell someone else to do it? And I'm hoping I can just be an example. And I'm trying to get my friends to be an example. And when it comes to giving back, I try to talk to people, whoever I meet, and say, you should think about tech. Even if it's just that one statement, you should think about tech. I graduated. If I can get through, you can get through. And here's my number, or here's my email, and give me a call. Even the students that are here now. And that's the thing, like if you're on campus and you see people, my brother does this all the time, he'll give my email address to anybody. Hey, call my sister, this is another young woman, call Hader, she'll talk to you. And I say this to all alumni and alumni, if you're on campus and you see a student, go up and talk to them. That's the one thing I will say about tech. Even though most of us look distraught while we're here, we're really happy to talk to people.
Even as an alumni?
Even as an alumni. Hey, I went here. How's your experience? Do you need some help? Call me sometime. Email me. It might just be a conversation. They might not have that, like when we were talking about legacy, they might not have that link to call. They might have the alumni that was walking down the street and, hey, I met a door taker. I'm going to call her. I'm thinking I'm having a hard time in this class. And she said that she was a management major as well. I need some help.
So you live your legacy in that respect.
Yes.
So and somebody else can benefit.
Know how you can give back.
Definitely.
And I think from my aspect, because I'm a new graduate, don't have a job, and so you can't really look at my financial aspects right now. But you can. But in regards to that, I always try to give time. And I think a lot of people think that they can't give back until they're successful and then just make the next one. But I mean, you can give back your freshman year. Say you take CS first semester and your friend's taking the next semester. If you have the old test or the book, then help that person out. They can save some money on the book, or maybe you can split the cost of the book together. Things like that. Like, you don't have to make everything so hard. There are ways you could. I stopped buying my books. I said, okay, it's a group of us, we're just gonna share.
Smart.
I mean, and so it just teaches you to be strategic about everything. And just like I saw a group of freshman guys going to Facet, and it was one black guy in the back, and I was his tour guide during welcome weekend. I talked to him, and he saw me, and I was like, hey man, I remember him and stuff. I was like, yeah, you were in my group welcome weekend. Because he was looking so sad, like in the back, and he brightened up because he, I talked to him for a minute. I was like, yeah, if you need any help, let me know. I can help you out because I just graduated. And he just had a totally different outlook. And I see the students who are in challenge, and the students that are in challenge, and I talked to a big group of them the other day because I still work on campus, and they were just really looking at me because since they said,
I had to have a whisper, Sean.
Probably for a tech experience.
Right.
But they were just looking for advice from me because they said, hey, he's like me and he graduated. And I just think that all of us need to do that. Just talk to people. Just, if you have a book, let them use it. If you took a professor that helped you, tell them to go meet the professor and tell them that they knew you, and that helps establish a relationship. It's things like that that I gained from my sisters and my mom, and that is the reason why I graduated. Like, I always say that is the reason why I graduated. It wasn't because I was smart or something, because that wasn't it, clearly. But
it takes so much more.
I used all of my resources. I dropped my ego, and I sought help from people. Like, I always sought help. during the time. But when I did that, I realized that I had to give back to others along the way.
I'll just maybe wrap up by saying, in particular to the endowment, I think sometimes people think if they're going to give, it has to be a significant amount. But we just saw recently with the election of Barack Obama as president that and Obama is the first time I ever donated to a presidential election, and I didn't donate a lot.
I didn't either.
But we all realized that every little bit, in particular when we're talking about the Georgia Tech Black Alumni Organization, if we each gave $10 or $25 or $5, whatever you have to give, we see that collectively we can do big things.
That's right. Yes, that's right.
So we don't always have to be able to give a large amount to be able to help someone and pull someone up behind us.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we'll close out. Thank you all again. And I know I got a lot out of this. I would say that. You
Most
did too?
definitely.
All right. We'll sign on.
Go Tech.